Hey everyone, this is Rajendran here, and today we're going to discuss about the price action which happened on last Friday and what is the current sentiment which is happening in the markets. Market has been, when I say market, it's been mostly nifty to me, and largely it is nifty and bank nifty to me here. So last Friday, price action was like it opened with a big gap down, and then what we seen is largely a rotation. More and more rotation started, and then max to max, almost 10 letters got traded around the TPO levels. So it's a kind of a weaker point of control as well. So I'm going to mark that as a very important reference going forward. This reference, whatever which is happening today, is going to be a very very important reference here. So it's more of a weaker point of control. So weaker point of control here, and followed by that weaker point of control. What I am seeing in the market is like so. Couple of days back in the October series, right? So there is a two more important reference to watch out. One is the gap and the failed auction. So usually the failed auction has odds of revisiting in T plus 5 days, and followed by that there is a G3 high is also there, very very important reference. If in case sentiment is turning positive, then G3 high could be a potential trading odds. So maybe if at all the sentiment is turning positive, then short covering odds towards 17,800 could be a possible price action odds one can anticipate in a very very short term. When I say very very short term, in the next one or two trading sessions we could be able to see some 17,800 odds. And on the downside, we don't have much of a immediate downside reference. So as of now, there is a kind of an support zone. Probably you can say like there is a small support zone was there earlier, but then that support zone has been totally uh, price broken as on last Friday, but then it also come to an end. So the immediate odds itself are towards a weaker point of control. Price not touching a weaker point of control, maybe it could turn temporarily bullish. And at this point in time, I'm also looking into the live SGX Nifty. It's at 17,543. Time is 7:53 a.m. Hardly we are having almost an hour and 20 minutes left for the markets to open. So markets are live SGX Nifty is currently trading flat. So opening itself more or less flat to a flat opening or flat to positive opening is what we can anticipate. And the most important thing here is the India VIX, as on last Friday it crashed 6.48% despite the negative sentiment happened in the markets. That's a notable information. And followed by that, the open interest levels are the highest open interest built up is seen around 18,000 and 18,500 in the current weekly series. And then when it comes to monthly series, the open interest levels are mostly at 500 levels. Mostly that's taken here these days. Monthly open interests are largely higher at the 500 level strike price, and large activity is also happening around those levels. No matter what, whichever the market conditions, whether bullish market conditions or bearish market conditions, the players are very much concentrated around the 500 strikes mostly. So largely there are no clues to take it from the open interest. Generally I don't take much of a clues from the open interest most of the time. So as of now also we are not having much of a open interest clues at this point in time. Now coming from the structural perspective, right? Structure, though last Friday there was a prominent point of control structure. One important thing to notice around here is like we here almost had an some time back this failed auction here, that failed auction day. Notice that how visual the levels went, that IKM period where more and more the place where you can see that more and more poor lows has been happened around those levels. So that level is a very important reference level on the upside. Any upside activity towards the closure of 17,600 could bring more bullishness towards the failed auction and G3 odd. So these are my immediate reference. But then the final important reference here is the AB power high. AB power high is there in the 27th September, which brings a immediate odds like either on the day of RBI policy announcement or on or before RBI policy announcement, we could be seeing that AB power high price coming back and hitting those levels. So overall, a short covering is what I'm anticipating in the coming week. since the start of the Monday. I'm expecting some sort of an short covering rally, maybe 1 or 2 days of balancing, but then price has the immediate odds of clearing the failed auction and G3 high levels, and AB power high is the final reference which I'm watching for this series itself. So see you in the next session. Hope you'll be having an interesting learning in the upcoming week. Thank you. Bye.